Alright, some adjustments before the review of Jailer. Yeah, it's recording.
Let's go.
Hold it and sit, hold it. Act like there's something. So, hello guys. We are here with Ayan today for the review of the greatest movie of all time. That is Jailer.
Jailer by Nelson.
By Nelson, directed by Nelson, music by Anirudh Ravichandran,
Featuring the one and only Talaiva.
Talaiva, Rajinikanth. So, what are your thoughts as a North Indian?
I loved it. Like, best. Not even best South Indian movie. Like, I feel like it's top 5. I don't know. Like, do you think it's top 5 Rajinikanth movies?
It's
Like top 7. Top 7 Rajinikanth.
I think it can be like top 5 Rajinikanth movies.
Like,
I think
I think Shivaji is like top 5.
Robo is top 5.
Robo is top 5.
Yeah. Robo 2 debatable.
Robo 2.
2.0 is like
not good.
debatable in top 5. That's why I said debatable.
That's Akshay Kumar in it.
हम मालूम है तेरे बाप को मत सिखा चल
It's so bad as a villain. But let's bring our focus back to
The Jailer?
Jailer.
Okay, just Jailer.
Yeah.
I think I have never seen a pan-India movie that has like multiple stars, catered to each star.
From like each state.
Yeah, cater to each state, each star from different states, and like maintain a balance in the story.
Yeah.
Right? So like every time, especially like in the concluding moments,
Okay.
like the pre-climax, when like Shivraj surrenders,
Yeah.
I was like, dude, like for those like 2-3 moments that he was there, he took over the scene.
That's so true.
I forgot it was a Rajinikanth's movie for a while.
Like in the beginning or in the end?
In the end.
In the end.
In the end.
That's so true.
In the end.
And like they showed it so perfect because like there's like a figure and on the spoiler alert. This is spoiler alert, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Like spoiler free. Is it spoiler free review or is it spoiler review?
I mean, it's been a month. Guys.
It's been a month.
It's been a month since
that's
the movie is
on you
like
guys.
out.
That's
So
on you
if you
guys.
haven't watched it,
It's your fault. You're
just leave
you're not
right
a
now,
good
okay?
Rajinikanth fan. You're not a Talaiva fan.
you're not Indian. Okay? Just you're not.
You're not a person. That's it.
Exactly.
But
so
yeah,
go
like,
watch it in theaters. By the way, if you haven't.
when like Rajinikanth's on the phone, when like the villain shows in, it's like, oh, your family is like captured and blah blah blah. And Rajinikanth's so cool, and you're like, of course he has something up his sleeve,
Yeah.
but you don't know what to expect. And then he's like, oh, someone's gonna enter.
No, he just so basically he says like villain goes like, I'll kill these both, and then well you have to like deal with the consequences, and then Rajnikant goes like அங்க மூணாவது ஒரு இருக்கானே he's like, so he basically meant like there is like third person there. And villain thinks it's like his grandson, but like a few moments later someone enters. And
What an entrance.
And the hukum drops. Hukum just like drops. And the best part about hukum is it's first of all it's like put into like put in different portions of the movie.
It's like throughout the movie, like it's
And in the concluding moments it kind of plays for all 3 stars, and it makes sense. Like the song is, well, it's essentially made for Rajinikanth, but it works for them.
It works for everyone, and that is like that is very commendable on Rajinikanth's part, because like like let's say like a superstar is in a movie, he will want all the spotlight to be on him, right?
Yeah.
But Rajinikanth like shares that spotlight with everyone. Like it's so rare to see that in like a Bollywood star movie, like a Bollywood star. Like I don't want to take any names, but like certain, the guy with the bracelet, the bhai.
I actually heard this. Actually saw this on Instagram today.
Yeah.
Apparently, Sunny Deol didn't talk to Shah Rukh Khan for like 16 years.
I've heard of that. Yeah.
Because in Dar, Shah Rukh Khan's antagonist role took all the limelight.
Yeah.
Was like more popular than Sunny Deol's character. So that's actually interesting.
Yeah, it is very interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, like in Bollywood, you will never see like a star share their spotlight. If it's their movie, then they want to be center of the movie. Like they won't give any other star more than like a song cameo or like a normal cameo. But in the South, like it's so much better because like they all like they know that they are a star and they also acknowledge that the other person is a star.
Yeah.
And like that is so cool. And like obviously the movie will do so much better if you like include, because you'll bring Mohanlal fans, you'll bring like Shiva's fans, Shivraj's fans, and like everyone's fans you'll bring, and like it makes so much sense. Like it's no brainer. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think like in South, like just reveal the biggest secret of all time. Hey, Coffee Machine. Listen, this is his place, by the way. We're shooting it at his place because he's very busy to come to Peterborough.
Okay, what do you say?
I was saying like I think in South it's more like none of the stars like really feel that they have competition or like they take other people as their competition.
Yeah.
Right, like they have the sense of like, oh, we belong to this industry. We all like try to make good movies.
Yeah. Facts.
Whereas in Bollywood, I think like everybody sees everybody as like others as their competition. Yeah, and very outwardly that too.
Very true. Like in the South, I've always noticed like it's not all about the numbers. It's always fan service.
Yeah.
It's always fan service, and then the numbers obviously follow because the fans love it.
Yeah.
But in movies, in Bollywood, they will first look at numbers. Like they'll be like, will this movie on this weekend cost so many crores and this and that?
Yeah.
And they're like, will it go in loss? And it's like stupid.
Yeah, and it's like Tivino Thomas said, right?
Yeah.
In Bollywood, the budget of marketing is what Malayalam movies budget is.
Of marketing.
Like, so like even though like most of the Malayalam movies are not fan service, but like at the end of the day you're coming to like get rid of all of your like nuisances from the day. And this movie is the ultimate example of that.
Yeah.
Like as long as you're in the movie theater watching the movie, you completely forget about everything.
100%.
Yeah.
Like it's like peak escapism.
Fourth time purra picture ki bro inka chapter 3 undanta bro tannane tane tannane tane no tannane tane bro ఏంటి bro ఓ రేజ్ సినిమా బాబాయ్ మామూలుగా కాదు bro ఈ అమ్మ.
Guys, I'm not even kidding.
Yeah.
I've been a Rajini fan forever.
Yeah.
I think this just like sums up his legacy so well.
Actually.
Like,
Yeah.
and I don't even think Rajinikanth in the movie was playing some other character. He was just playing himself.
Yeah.
He was just being him.
Yeah. Very true.
And you also seen like the acting side of Rajinikanth.
Actually,
Like there are emotional
so
scenes that like
the
bring out
emotional scenes hit, the action scenes hit. Like for a guy he's like what 70s, right?
Yeah.
Late 70s.
72.
72, early 72. And like he's done action scene which is like it's so believable. Like because it's not like over the top. Like it's not like flying and kicking and stuff. Like it's simple hand movements, but like it's so believable.
Yeah. Coming back to the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think? Like, other than Rajinikanth,
Yeah.
who do you think is your favorite in the movie?
I feel like all the side characters were like very funny and they did like such a good job. Like even the guy who was in Vikram, like
The small guy.
Yeah. Like he acted so well.
Forgot his name actually.
Yeah, same.
Guys, comment his name if you know. Thank you.
He acted so well. Like even the other guy who always quotes the
Bhartiya,
taxi driver,
Yogi
he was
Babu.
yeah, he was really good. And then like everyone, but like I was telling Om earlier, like I wish that his wife had more of a role because she's such a good actress.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah. Ramakrishna's ma'am, big shout out.
Yeah, actually,
Not that we need our shout out, but
if you're
yeah.
watching this,
Yeah. Please, if you're watching this, please like it.
actually,
Share it. Subscribe.
show it to Rajinikanth sir.
Yes, big fans.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Let's talk about music because that was like
Okay. I don't think this movie would be anywhere
Same.
close
Same.
to
100%.
what it is without the
Anirudh.
music.
Without Anirudh.
Without Anirudh, this movie would still be good, but not as great as it is.
This movie is like a musical. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the music, it what is the word? Like it complements the movie so well. Like perfect. Like zero faults.
Yeah. I think like the music direction, like you need to know where to use the music. Like it's very easy to like compose stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe for like music directors.
Yeah.
You can come up with songs, but music direction is mostly about like where you need to put the particular song.
Yeah.
Right? Or like particular background score.
Yeah.
And how to elevate this.
Right.
So that is very tough.
Yeah. Very true.
And I think like Anirudh like completely pulled it off.
Pull it off. Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah,
Agreed.
totally.
And like Anirudh gets so many projects, and like each time I'm like, oh, like he might not be able to give enough time for like this project, or like there will be like some compromise, you know. But like it was so good, and like, and I, again like to reiterate what Om said earlier, like it's the Hukum title track, like it suited Rajinikanth, and it also suited like Mohan Lal
Yeah.
and Shivraj and everyone. Like it was
Yeah.
perfect.
I think we entered the hall late.
क्या हुआ आप तो लग रहे थे ना ठीक कैसे हो गए अरे खराबी कब था
Basically, we didn't see the silent side of Rajinikanth in the movie.
Yeah.
We literally entered the theater from where his transformation begins, and it was amazing to watch. But I really wish I didn't miss the.
Yeah,
I'll probably catch
like
it.
the character
Yeah.
setup.
Yeah.
I felt like that would have been important because we also didn't know like for the longest time that he had like a full grown up son. Like for some reason I thought like it was the Chotu was his like son, but obviously that's stupid because that's his grandson. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, exactly. So like, and yeah, I think it's such a great movie. I feel like in the second half, like only like some things worked for me, some things
That is the
didn't.
drawback. That is
Yeah.
the drawback.
Especially like I didn't like. I'm not a great fan of Kabbalah song.
I felt like it was not like it didn't fit the setting. Like it was out of place. That's what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like
but
that whole scene is like comic relief. Like a
Yeah.
full segment of that movie, like a good 20 minutes is just comic relief.
yeah, but I think Kingsley,
Yeah.
the guy in the bathroom, he nailed it.
It's really good. Yeah.
His character is like amazing.
Amazing, yeah.
Like it's very funny, very like it's very comical.
Very comical.
Yeah, like fits the role perfectly,
Yeah.
does the job,
What are
gets you
your-
out of the story for a while.
What
and
are
then
your
brings you back.
drawbacks of the movie? Like, what are your cons?
Cons?
Yeah.
Interesting. I think like the villain character
Yeah.
is kinda like it's good. Like he's very
He's acted really well.
yeah, he's acted really well. He's very eccentric. You don't know how he'll react
Very
and when and like
Very unpredictable.
sometimes why even,
Yeah.
which is great. I think that one of the drawbacks of the movie is like you set up Rajinikanth like literally after the interval block. Like Rajinikanth has already beaten the villain. Like he's done with the villain.
Yeah.
You know how powerful Rajinikanth is, and
Yeah.
like and then like the movie has to progress with like twist in
Yeah.
the story and all of that.
That is true. And every time the villain does something, like the movie is already established that Rajinikanth's always like 2-3 steps ahead of him. And so every time the villain throws Rajinikanth like a curveball, like you kind of predict that, oh, Rajinikanth has already like come up with a solution for this, or like is 2 steps ahead. And so that kind of gets like, it becomes very predictable and kind of gets like you get tired of it, because like anything the villain does, like, and it's so cool whatever the villain does, you know, like think, oh, definitely like he's 1 step ahead. But like in the back of your head, you also know that Rajinikanth already has it figured out. He's too cool.
What is your favorite scene or like portion of the movie? Yeah.
When like Hukum played for the first time, when like actually
It's pre-interval.
pre-interval,
Like right
like
at the
right
interval.
before the interval. And what is the scene? Like the truck flips and then what?
No. It's in the house.
Which house? Oh,
In the
yeah.
house.
It's like the sniper scene.
Yeah, I think it's one of the, like, the way, like, so basically he sits
That
both
sniper
of
scene
them.
is amazing.
Huh?
That sniper scene is the best. Like it's so good. Because
Yeah.
of course the snipers are there, like that is cool. But like Rajinikanth's dialogue delivery and like his
Yeah.
acting, like oof.
Like he sits down Ramakrishna and his daughter-in-law, and then it's just the way he talks to them. It's like, for a moment I didn't know who the villain was. I was thinking like Rajinikanth is the villain in that particular scene. I was scared of Rajinikanth.
Yeah.
So that was really good. I think for me, the scene where he acts drunk, and then like he goes down and then
fire.
like flip like
Because that's the first time we see Rajinikanth like unleash, right?
yeah, like full on action was that one.
Yeah.
Like
Facts.
there were like glimpses of action before, but like you don't actually see the action. You only see the result of the action.
Yeah.
But that one
Yeah.
was like, it's so sudden, it's so good,
Yeah.
and the BGM hits and the dialogue. ஒரு அளவுக்கு மேல நம்ம கிட்ட பேச்சே கிடையாது பீச் தான் bro,
Dude, so cool.
so good. It basically means the dialogue translation is, after one point we like there is no point of talking with it. It's only like which means like slash. Yeah, definitely. I think that one scene, like wherever Rajinikanth, like like you know that Rajinikanth is gonna like the shit's gonna go down. It's amazing. Like pre-interval, the entire fight sequence with the villain. Like it's not really a fight, but the
It's
action
like,
sequence.
Yeah.
Like it's very well like done.
Very well executed. Yeah.
Jackie Shroff underutilized, I think.
Yeah, definitely underutilized.
Definitely very very underutilized, but he has a role.
Yeah, so
serves
and
the
you know that
purpose.
one scene where like it involves Jackie Shroff. So when Jackie Shroff is like explaining to the villain like who Taleva is, like his backstory and everything, and like so the villain, like he's expecting Rajinikanth to show up, and when Rajinikanth shows up, Jackie Shroff is like, oh, I heard a car, like that must be him.
Yeah.
And so basically the villain has all these like guptas basically like all ready.
Sent by the other
Sent by the other guy from Punjab, and like they're all ready to like attack Rajinikanth. And then that's when Hukum plays, and Jackie Shroff is like telling him like, you have no idea who you have fell with. Like, you know, everyone's on his side. And then that's when like all the like gundas, they like turn towards the villain actually. And it turns out that they're like Rajinikanth's people, and the Hukum background plays. Oh, that was like goosebumps scenes for me.
Guys, honestly, I think this movie has bought the lyric of the Hukum song that goes like, "Nee end card vecha eva trend maatti veppa." That's the best way I think I could describe this movie, which basically means if you try to put an end card, Rajinikanth changes the trend.
Yeah, so true.
That's what this movie is about.
Yeah, that's good. I guess some of my only cons of the movie is like, I felt like the ending was too abrupt, and it kind of ended like on a sad note. Like I was telling Om this earlier, like I wish that, like I understand the ending, but also like that should not have been the last scene. Like I felt like the last scene, like I'm okay with that, but at least the last scene should have been him with his family and just all of them happy, you know. Because it's like a mass movie, right? Like you want to feel good, and like it kind of ends like on a like bittersweet moment at least.
Yeah,
and it's like the sad songs are playing, and it's like, oh man. I was hyped throughout the whole movie, and then all of a sudden, like, yeah. too
No,
many
I
sequences.
well, I on the other hand loved the ending.
Yeah.
I like it's for us to assume like what happens next.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
gives us like more of a leeway to like
Yeah.
think of what's gonna happen and stuff. So I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Um, about the sad ending, I definitely think it could have been better.
Yeah.
It could have been like a different, or it hits harder this way, but yeah, it could have been better way.
Yeah.
No. But
It's
like,
like one of
Nelson,
those scenes where it's like you know the movie's too good and you can end it however you want and
That's
people
true,
still
yeah.
laugh, you know? So that's what I felt like. I could see that on the screen. Like towards the end, they're like, you know what, like whatever
Like
the script
wrap this up,
writers,
yeah.
And you can tell the script writers were working from home at that point. They're like, they just chat GPT what the ending should be.
Yeah.
And they're like, yo, that's the one.
but but amazing direction, like literally the shots of like, so there was this one scene where there is a truck flip and a little glimpse of Hukum plays, like the background music, and there is like a wide range shot, a mid range shot, and like a complete close up, and each one is cut between the flaps of the truck doors, and that was like for me one of the best things. Yeah, it's like, how can you make an actor just stand and elevate the scene so much? That was crazy.
Yeah.
That was really good. That was completely good direction, good music, and great screen presence all coming together.
Actually,
in that movie. Literally 3 shots, guys. 3 shots. That's it. That's all it took.
Direction is amazing.
Yeah.
That is proper. Like you need a special director to direct a Rajinikanth, you know?
That is true.
Yeah.
Like I'm really sad his like previous movie was like the one before Jailer was Anade, which didn't do well. Honestly, it's one of my least favorite movies of Rajinikanth. I think the last time I was like this excited about a Rajinikanth movie after watching the movie is Peta. Peta was really good, and like Jailer is definitely I think a step up. I can
Step
say.
up, yeah,
definitely a step up. Peta kind of like, even Peta like in the second half,
Yeah.
the storyline kind of like digresses, like it gets too much.
Yeah.
Whereas Jailer is like simple, cut on cut, like, and you know like the hero, like Rajinikanth is on top of his game. Yeah, definitely.
You know, I feel like this movie was even better than Vikram.
Vikram?
Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah, I felt. But to be fair, it's not. I don't think it's a fair comparison because Vikram is not mass, right?
No, Vikram is a mass movie. Like it's a world
It's
building
more
movie.
stretched out. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a different. I don't know. It is still a commercial movie, and it's got more actors.
Yeah.
And like the movie itself has a lot going on in it, and like its own references to like previous movie that it needs to connect to.
Yeah.
I felt like world building.
I felt like there were a lot of quiet moments in Vikram. Like, of course, I felt like it was very stretched out. Like, it's almost 3 hours. Right?
It is 3 hours. Yeah.
And I felt like, I don't know, 3 hour movies, like, for me, it has to be like very special for me to like sit down and like, I need some resources.
Yeah, but great movie, guys. If you haven't watched it, please do watch it, because it is, and do watch it in a theater. Don't wait for online. Just go to a theater, man. Just because it's a movie that needs to be watched in theater, right? Unfortunately, it's mostly families today in our theater, so we couldn't like shout or do
Yeah, we
anything.
didn't listen.
Yeah,
Listen
I
to-
had like a lot of urge to shout. I just converted it into like slapping the seat.
Yeah. At one point, when the Hukum's title track was like playing, Home started banging the seat, and like everyone's seat was banging. And then at one point, I saw one lady. She thought the kid from the back was like kicking her chair, and she like looked back.
Yeah, so there were things that it was a very good movie. Please do, yeah. And
Final rating out of 10.
8.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, easy 8.
Easy, solid
easy
8. Yeah.
Like
Let us know if you want more movie reviews from me.
Yes, yes. I'm wondering what we should name this. If you have any suggestions,
Movie reviews podcast.
comments, please. See you next time.